Hello everyone. So today I am here to discuss about classification of organic compound. Many methods are there to classify the organic compound, but here we are going to discuss about the classification of organic compound purely based on the class 11 NCERT, in which it was given the classification of organic compound on the basis of their structure. So here we will discuss about the classification of organic compound on the basis of their structure. So if you will see, organic compound is broadly classified into two groups, that is acyclic, which is also called as open chain structure. Open chain structure. Second, cyclic. It is also called as closed or ring structure. So broadly, organic compound will be classified into two types, that is acyclic compound. Acyclic compound are also called as open chain structure, means here end will not be joined together. While second group of organic compound will be called as the cyclic. It is also called as a closed chain or ring structure. They will be present in the form of closed chain, that will be also called as the ring chain structure. In open chain structure, there are again many groups are there, that is not very important to discuss over here, that we will discuss when we will discuss about the organic compounds in the coming chapters. But mainly you can see here in the acyclic or the open chain structure, any kind of the alkane, alkene, alkyne which are not cyclic, and all the compounds which contains functional group, they may be haloalkanes, haloarenes, it may be aldehyde, it may be ketone, it may be alcohol, it may be carboxylic group, but that is the different thing. Here just we are talking about the ring. If they are open chain, then that will be called as acyclic or open chain structure, or if they are closed, means if the two ends of the organic compound are joined together, then that will be called as cyclic, closed chain or ring structure. Further, if you talk about the cyclic or closed chain structure, then further it is classified into two groups, that is homocyclic structure and heterocyclic structure. Structure. Now see, one by one you see, cyclic further classified into two groups, that is homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic, as the name suggests, that in this cycle all the homo means same, means in this organic compound which is present in the form of cycle, all the atoms present in the cycle that will be same, It is also called as carbocyclic. It is also called as carbocyclic. Why? Because we are discussing about the organic compound, means carbonates compound. So definitely in the cycle carbon will be there, because all will be in homocyclic, all the atom will be same, mean all the atom will be only carbon. In the cycle all the atom will be only carbon. So it is also called as carbocyclic. There are the many examples. You can talk about cyclobutane, cyclopentane, even you can talk cyclohexane. Many examples are there in this, because all the atoms present in the cycle they are only carbon, so they will be called as carbocyclic, or they will be called as homocyclic. Now if you talk about the heterocyclic, as the name says, hetero means different, means in this cyclic structure there will be the carbon atom, along with the carbon some other atom will be there, For example, if you talk about the heterocyclic structure, very common example, tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrofuran. 4 carbon and 1 oxygen atom is there. Similarly, there are the many heterocyclic compounds are there, in which there will be the carbon atom. At least there will be one atom other than the carbon in the cycle will be there. So this will be called as heterocyclic. So cyclic compounds are further classified into two groups, that is homocyclic, which is also called as the carbocyclic, and heterocyclic. Heterocyclic because they contains carbon along with some other atom in the ring. Homocyclic or carbocyclic because all the atoms of the ring they are only carbon. Now if you talk about the homocyclic compounds, they are further classified into two groups. See, होमोसाइक्लिक या कार्बोसाइक्लिक. होमोसाइक्लिक compounds, they are further classified into two groups, that is alicyclic and aromatic. Alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Alicyclic compound, definitely they are the homocyclic, means all the atom in the ring will be only carbon. So in the alicyclic rings and alicyclic compound, all the atom will be carbon, but they will not be aromatic. They will be not aromatic. What is aromatic? What is non-aromatic? That we will discuss when we will discuss about the chapter hydrocarbon. After this, the next chapter will be hydrocarbon. In that we will discuss what are the aromatic compound, what are the criteria that a compound should be called aromatic. That we will discuss in that. So simply remember that alicyclic compound, aromatic compound. Alicyclic means those compounds which are non-aromatic in nature. Say for example, whatever the example I have given, that is I have written cyclobutane or I have written cyclohexane. They are the alicyclic compound or they are non-aromatic compound. If you talk further about the aromatic compounds, their name is given on the basis of the meaning of the name or the characteristic of the compound. Aroma means smell. Okay, so those organic compound which produces smell, which give fragrance, they are called as the aromatic compound initially, but later on, as I told, we will discuss in the chapter hydrocarbon that what are the conditions that a compound must be called as aromatic. That we will discuss about the Huckel rule of aromaticity in the next chapter. So basically the name aromatic compound is given because of the aroma, because of the smell, fragrance given by this compound. So aromatic compound, they are further of two types. One is called as benzenoid compounds, and second is called as non-benzenoid compounds. Means aromatic compounds will be of two types, that is benzenoid and non-benzenoid. Benzenoid means the aromatic compound must contain one benzene ring. They must contain one some other items may be there, some other rings may be there, but at least one benzene ring must be there. So that is called as the aromatic compound. Say for example, benzene itself, it is the example of the benzenoid organic compound. If you talk about aniline, benzene ring, NH3, NH2, aniline. Or if you talk about the naphthalene, two benzene rings together joined, that is called naphthalene. So, because these all structure contains at least one benzene ring, so they are called benzenoid structure. They are called benzenoid structure. If you talk about the non-benzenoid structure, are those aromatic compounds which are non-benzenoid, means these organic compounds do not contain benzene ring. They do not contain benzene ring. Remember that. These are the organic compounds which do not contain benzene ring. For example, furan. Oxygen 2 double bond. This is called furan. It is the furan which is a non-benzenoid organic compound. Okay? So there are the many others that you can go through the book. You will get the details of the structure. But here this aromatic compound further classified into two groups. I am summing up, that is benzenoid and non-benzenoid. Benzenoid compound means those are aromatic compound which contains at least one benzene ring. Non-benzenoid aromatic compound means those aromatic compound which do not contains benzene ring. In place of in place of oxygen, if you write yes, it is another example which is called thiophene. So furan as well as the thiophene, they are the example of the non-benzenoid structure. So this is about the classification of organic compound. Now after this we need to discuss about the functional group and homologous series. Functional group and homologous series, that we will discuss in the next class.